Now I'm going to add the drained black beans. Mix it in there. I don't want to mash them. I just want to mix them. If you want as well, you can get some like frozen corn. You can add frozen corn to this. You can just make any kind of creation as you want to. Peas. Some people like to have peas in there. I'm just going to try it like this. Now mind you, I've only had this once, and this is not how, I didn't see her prepare it. But it tasted really, really great. You kind of want to cook it a little bit so that way it gets some of the juice out. It'll cook out the juice. Because once you put it on the bread, you don't want it to get too soggy. Alright, I'm going to put it on, transfer it to another plate. Alright, they use an ice cream scoop. I don't have one. So, I'm just going to use a spoon. Now be careful, of course, because your mixture is hot. You want to burn yourself. I'll tell you a little bit about myself while I'm doing this. I am a chef. I work at a local hospital, and I cater to the physicians at that hospital. And I get asked a lot that if I cook the same way at the hospital that I do at the house for the physicians, all fancy and nice, and the filet mignon and all that. Well, I don't. I'm more laid back and reserved, and of course I have to follow a budget like everybody else. So, alright, so as I was saying before that, you know, I try to keep my costs down. I have a family of 4, my husband and my 2 children. I'm gonna come around. You don't want to overfill it, and yes, it's going to have some juice. Don't worry too much. It shouldn't be that big of a problem. Now this is good for parties, like a little appetizer, if you will. And I do have some left. Go ahead and add some cheese. I like to add the cheese on the inside, so that way it can stick. Now you can, if you want, you don't have to cook your onions or your bell peppers or add. My friend, what she did was she ground her meat like normal, and she added onions, diced onions. Instead of cooking them, I cooked them off. She didn't, so that gives it a little bit different flavor. Just gonna take a couple pieces and put it on there. Now this might be a little too spicy for some kids, so you may need to, you know, you may use it, you may not use it, however you feel. So I'm gonna add a little here and there. Just okay. So now I'm gonna take this. I'm gonna go ahead and alright. Now I'm almost done. I'm kind of opening up a little lip there, and then you kind of stuff this up underneath. Okay. And it's almost kind of like a little wreath. You could probably put some fruit filling in here without the meat mixture and make like a fruit with apples, peaches, strawberries, any kind of fruit glaze. And you could probably do the same thing. Add a little cinnamon sugar to the top, bake it in the oven, and you have a dessert. Okay, well I have this little bit extra left, so what I'm going to do a smaller ring in the inside. Okay, there's the center. Do the same thing, probably not add as much meat, you know, because it's kind of small inside. But this is great for like parties, appetizers, as I said earlier. You can make a meal out of it too. That's what we're going to do. But however you like. Okay, add a little of my cheese. There we go. Then you're going to go ahead and do the same thing. It might be a little harder as you get in here because there's not much room to work with, but we will make do. It gets a little sticky. The meat's kind of hot. I don't know if you can see it or not from here, but here's the 2 rings. This is the uncooked version. Now we're gonna bake it in a preheated 375 oven, in the middle oven. You want to move your racks to the center for about 10 to 15 minutes. You might want to check it, you know, every so often. Every oven varies. Alright, so now the taco ring is in the oven. It is being cooked as we speak. If you want, you can cut your your tomatoes. You can even add avocados if you want. Salsa, and this is store-bought salsa. You can make your own. There's an easy way. You can get a can of Rotel. Some sliced jalapenos like you use for the nachos. Some minced onion. A little salt, pepper, garlic, cumino, and some crushed red pepper seeds. Mix it off in a blender, a little lemon juice, you're good to go. Again, mind you, I really don't measure. I just kind of go as, taste it as I go. You shred your lettuce. You can use iceberg, you can use romaine, you can use green leaf, whichever you prefer. As I said before, you can add in this mixture some corn. You can do even red bell pepper if you want to give it some color. You can even serve it as this if you want, with some corn tortillas or some flour tortillas. You can make burritos with the leftover. So that's what I have. Alright. Sounds like it's done. Take it out. Be very careful. It's hot. You know what I just thought of? I bet this would be good as a pizza. You could put some marinara sauce and some pepperoni, some sausage, and some mozzarella, and I bet it'd be a great pizza as well. I'm just kind of cutting the center a little bit. And mind you, if you want, you can make these little, you can make them closer together, so that way you have no center, and I'll show you what you can do. Let me go ahead and get, you might want to let it cool for a minute. Now I'm going to take the center out. It might not look pretty when I take this part out, but because I'm going to show you a nice presentation, so that way you can have it at a party. Now if you want to do it like this, you're more than welcome to. But I'm going to show you, let me get this out. Ooh, that came out pretty good. Alright, I'm going to get the shredded lettuce and put this in the center. Okay. This will make a great, and you can use the stone. I'm going to kind of put your salad in the center. Be a beautiful presentation for a party, and people actually would think you spent hours on this, and you really didn't. So if you like, and let's top this part with a little cheese, and you can add some pico de gallo in the center if you want. I'm not crazy about it. I know it sounds kind of funny because it's all in the meat mixture, but here you go. This is a beautiful. Alright, you want to pre-cut it. You can do them small if you like, if you're feeding quite a bit of people. If not, make them a little bit bigger. I'm going to make them a little bit bigger now. I'm going to take it to my dinner table. And I'm going to go ahead and get a piece out. Alright. I've cut the taco ring, and I've added a little bit of this lettuce salad mixture. And I have the taco ring. Okay. And maybe next time I'll make a pizza ring or a dessert ring. We'll see how it goes. If you like, you can get a hold of me at moni2880@gmail.com. Again, my name is Monique, and you're looking at my little video here, Cooking with Monique, and I hope you've enjoyed it, and I know I'm going to enjoy this. Thank you.